Occupational therapists are key contributors within an educational setting. They assist teenagers and young adults to successfully fulfill their roles as students, helping them achieve their goals to the best of their ability. Occupational therapy in the middle and high school settings is designed for students that are in need of additional assistance due to a disability or deficit impacting educational achievement. Occupational therapy in the middle and high school setting is designed for students that are in need of additional assistance due to a disability or deficit impacting educational achievement. The Individuals with Disabilities Education Act was passed to ensure that children are entitled to be evaluated based on their academic performance and to receive services to academically achieve to their fullest potential. IDEA guides how states define disability and determine who is eligible for a free public education under the special education law. The purpose of this act is to ensure that all children with disabilities or academically limiting conditions have free available services, helping them achieve their fullest potential. These services include occupational therapy and are provided to the student from ages 3 to 21 years of age. Any student who needs support by an OT will be funded by the government or other funding services. These funding services include general education funds, private agencies, and Medicaid. Meet Tommy. Tommy is currently receiving OT services. He has been on an individualized education plan since middle school due to his inability to advance in the classroom setting. An IEP describes a student's strengths and weaknesses and the impact on their academic achievement. The IEP determines what will be taught within the school curriculum and how it can be best adapted to fit the student. Creating an IEP is a collaborative process that involves a multidisciplinary team, including occupational therapists, teachers, parents, special educators, speech therapists, physical therapists, and most importantly, the student.
So I've been noticing that Tommy in the classroom has been having some behavioral issues, and he's not picking up on social cues from his peers or friends, and I was just wondering if you were having this problem at home as well.
I've been having this problem for a while now. He will not listen to me. When I try to help him with his homework, he just can't stay focused. He just never wants to pay attention, and he never does his chores, doesn't do anything, doesn't listen to me, and I just don't know what to do anymore.
And as an OT, I was able to observe him in the classroom and on the playground, and it sounds similar to what's happening in school. And from my knowledge, it looks like he's presenting with hyperactive ADHD disorder. So some examples of this is he doesn't really like to wait his turn, and he'll just kind of jump and cut people in line on the playground. He won't sit still, he'll kind of disrupt class. And so I can definitely use some different skills, some social skills, some technology skills to kind of break down different tasks for him to make it more manageable for him to excel in the classroom. So Tommy, as an OT, one of the biggest things that we value is being able to help the student and listening to their needs and goals. So I just want to double check with you and make sure that you're okay with this and that you want OT services in order to help you in the classroom.
I just don't want to feel different from my other classmates.
And Kathy, how do you feel about this?
I think this is great. Like he said, I just don't want him to feel any different. So I want him to try to be able to if you can integrate whatever into the classroom.
We definitely make sure to integrate everyone because we want to include all of the students. So for some interventions, we're going to include all of the students, even though they aren't getting OT services, to make sure that Tommy still has that social integration in his classroom.
Middle school is a time for growth and development. OTs will focus on a student's social skills and relationships, anger management, understanding of personal emotions, and knowledge on handling difficult conversations and situations.
So before I can create any intervention plans, I do need to evaluate Tommy in a few different settings. This can include his home, any extracurricular activities he's included in, and of course the classroom. I've already assessed his ADLs, his IADLs, and his social participation. So now I want to see how he interacts with his peers in the classroom, how he can focus, and how we can create a situation where he can excel in the classroom.
Anyone answer this question? Yes, Henry?
12.
Tommy, please stop. You're disrupting class.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, guys, it's 10 o'clock. It's time for your next class, so I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thanks.
Bad boys boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come?
So after my evaluation in the classroom of Tommy, it became evident that not only does he need help with focusing in the classroom, but also behavioral management and requiring certain social skills in order for him to interact with his peers. So Tommy, I understand that you did something earlier that upset Henry, and I just want to facilitate a conversation so you understand why it hurt his feelings, as well as be able to confront it and apologize. So, do you have anything to say to Henry?
Sorry, Henry. Pushing you in the hallway. Won't happen again.
For Tommy to excel academically, the OT not only works on social and behavioral skills, but also works to improve his technology skills as well. The OT is helping Tommy use technology as an organizational resource for note-taking, to-do lists, and creating daily reminders.
So I'm so proud of Tommy. He's come such a long way in the past 4 years. It's important to note that we, the teachers, me, him, and his parents, we kept reassessing him along the way to cater any needs and any new goals he had throughout high school and middle school, and we changed the IEP annually for him. So now in high school we're more focusing on organizational skills as well as transitional planning. Transitional planning is a huge step for high schoolers who have an AEP and OT services because it kind of helps them get ready for the real world, whether this is applying for jobs, applying for college, and most importantly, living independently and managing their money correctly. So this is an organizational tool, and it's called color coding, and it's really helpful to kind of organize all the different tasks that you have to do. So not only could you do this for all your classes, but you can do it for chores and other things you need to accomplish. So it's a way to kind of break down everything so it doesn't seem as big and overwhelming. And the best thing is when you do check it off, you do feel accomplished. So do you think you could do this in the future?
Seems pretty easy. I think I can.
In the high school setting, it is also important for the OT to work on transitional skills. These skills focus on helping a student plan for their future after graduation, being able to live independently and progress forward in life.
Okay, Tommy, so this is the Commonwealth application. It's kind of time for you to plan for college. So do you have any idea of where you want to go, where you want to apply?
I really think I want to apply to the University of New Hampshire. I want to study OT. Us working together the past few years really opened my eyes to the occupation, and I really want to get to know it more.
That's awesome. So I can help you fill this out.
With the help of OT services, Tommy was able to successfully fulfill his role as a student, despite his ADHD. After earning his high school diploma, Tommy achieved his goal of being accepted into the UNH Occupational Therapy program and can't wait to be a UNH Wildcat in the fall.
Look, I made it!